When we first met, he called me the upgrade. I was everything she wasn't. She was clearly the crazy ex, over-the-top welfare baby mother who constantly rotated through men faster than the dresses she wore in her closet to date them, and I was everything she wasn't. Not even a mother yet in real life, but I played that role better, according to him, along with wife. The pedestal I was perfectly placed on gave more headroom for my ego, blown up like a blimp, and boy, was it turning out to be a good year. Fast forward 5 years into the future, 2 kids and 40 fights later, I realized that he wasn't who I thought he was. And she wasn't all the crazy he chalked her up to be. And I started to look less and less different from her every time she stood in front of me. It was like looking in a mirror almost. The level of similarities had me thinking that we could have been best friends in another life, the amount of things we had in common. Our shared stories of being sexually exploited in our youth made me understand her in her childhood, in her adulthood. 2 bouts of postpartum depression convinced me that we simply cracked under the same pressures. We were caught up in a societal battle that pits first against second, step against biological, woman against woman, tearing each other down as if we were being forced by an already misogynistic society to do its dirty work, dealing out nothing but self-destruction, based on nothing but devilish delusions, that one of us was better than the other, but in reality, we were both just playing the role of the other woman. Caught up in the he said, she said, just to keep the peace, but instead it caused a world war and only we two were left to pick up the pieces of each other. As we struggled to raise the same little girl on alternating weekends while we raised her half-sisters and brothers, created in the aftermath of a competition based on nothing but misdirected resentment, projected on a then wrong 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, now 9-year-old little girl who's passed back and forth more than a ping pong ball at a table tennis match that not one side is winning at. And she had the most to lose. Heart sinks when I see her sad little eyes longing for stability, trying to navigate a winding path that she will never be able to navigate as her mother and I play tit for tat based on nothing but devilish delusions, that one of us is better than the other, but in reality, we're both just playing the role of the other woman. But I have to step up and look past that. Because how could I tell my daughter that her sister bugged me more than a painful blister when it was really her mother who rubbed me the wrong way? When it was really her father whose lack of boundaries were to blame? When it was really my insecurities that allowed me to play games with the feelings of a 9-year-old little girl outnumbered on the field, 3 selfish adults to 1 child. So I stopped the he said, she said just to keep the peace and ceasefire the world war, offered olive branches to make amends, began putting back the pieces so we could stop struggling to raise the same little girl on alternating weekends, stop succumbing to our differences that divided us based on nothing but devilish delusions, that one of us is better than the other, when in reality, we're both just playing the role of raising another little woman. Thank you.